This person isn't real and neither is the product in their hand. And today I'm going to show you exactly how you can make realistic UGC characters hold complete fake products so you can scale your dropshipping store. It's actually so scary what you can do with AI now. And if you're not competing with the other big brands utilizing AI almost every single day in their ads, you might be falling behind. So this is a mock-up store I created. This is a peptide hair growth serum for women that are losing hair. This is different because instead of using biotin or collagen, it's using peptides, which are all the rave right now for regrowing stuff. So this is the store. This is everything that I'm using. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can create realistic AI avatars like these one here that make it seem like you're actually building a legitimate brand with a real life branded product. This product is not real. These people are not real. This video is not real. It is all done through AI, and you're going to learn exactly how you can do the same. Now, for a competitive product like that, I would definitely try running this into an advertorial. This is a mock-up advertorial I created in about 5-10 minutes or so. I ran it all through AI to build out the copy for me. And as you can see here, I have a realistic product photo of the product that's not real, realistic images of people that look like they're legitimately holding the product. And you can do all this too. Now, the advertorial, you don't really need this part. I'm just showing you how I would personally set it up. The big focus here is going to be how to make realistic looking avatars holding your product and also how to make them into video like people. Also, a lot of people keep asking me, what bundle tool do I use to make these cool looking bundles that look super realistic and incentivize people to spend more money? The tool I personally like to use is Rappi. Rappi is a really great tool because it adds additional money into your top line revenue because it incentivizes the customer to spend more money. And like I just showed you, it's really cool, it's really clean, and it makes people actually trust your brand a lot more. I've used Rappi on just one of my stores to make almost an additional $14,000 of just free extra money. And I'm not just talking about Rappi for no reason. A lot of people spend all this time building out their store, finding this product, and they still don't make any money because they're not actually incentivizing people to spend more money. So in the example store that I'm showing you today, I have the custom bundle built out here. And one of the coolest features about Rappi, because they have so many, is this feature down here, the live social proof. It has a live widget that makes people seem like they're on your website right now looking to purchase, which just increases the trust of your store. And there's so many other great features of Rappi. I personally do a 3 offer count where I have an offer where you can buy one, an offer normally where you can buy 2, get 1 50% off, or buy 2, get 1 free. And then the 3-pack bundle or the 3 offer tends to be the biggest bundle here. I like to throw in some free gifts, which you can easily do by hitting here, add free gift. You can also add upsells directly here, which I love to do as well. And for my supplement goers out there, for those of you that are doing subscription plans, Rappi allows you to pair up your favorite subscription plans seamlessly into the bundle. So it's clean. As you can see here, it'll populate right here. So it's not too clunky and you have too many different widgets. So I'm going to show you some great stuff in today's video, but it doesn't matter if you're not actually incentivizing people to spend more money. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to sign up for Rappi. You can use my code to sign up and save some money and incentivize people to spend more money and scale your store. I realistically only need 2 tools to make these realistic avatars. The first one is Higgsfield. It's the #1 photo generating AI tool on the market right now. It generates super realistic photos of women, men, kids, dogs, doesn't matter what it is, it will generate the highest quality image possible using this specific model, Higgsfield Soul. Now, Higgsfield has other partnerships with Nana Banana, Flex Contacts Max, GPT, all that cool stuff, but the one that generates the most realistic looking images is Higgsfield Soul. So the first step in this process is to have a high quality render of your product. This product in question here is just a random product that I put together. As you can see here, it all starts with step 1, which is just finding your product and making sure you have a good render of your product. So obviously this is all made up, right? This brand here, all this stuff is all fake, right? So for you, if you are looking to dropship a product, you need to start off with just a basic render. So let's just find an example product. So obviously for the sake of this video, we're talking about UGC characters holding UGC products. This can pretty much work for just about any product, but obviously the smaller and more likely for that person to be holding that product in their hand rather than actually using it, the easier this is going to be. So you can always just go into Google and depending on what you're looking to dropship or sell, you can just type in blank renders of skincare products or any other type of product for that matter. It could be skincare, it could be makeup. All you want is just a blank photo of the item that you're looking to sell, right? Just a basic blank photo. So just to use this as an example here, we can use something like this. Maybe try to find one that doesn't have the watermark like this photo here, but you're just going to download this and save this. Also, make sure that the photo is big enough and clear enough. The better quality of the image, the better it is for the AI to generate and make it look realistic. So we're going to use this one here because you can see here it's clean and it's nice and it's high quality. This image downloaded perfectly fine but for some of you, you're going to need to throw this into Canva and make sure it's sized up to at least 1000 by 1000 format. Make sure the background is cleared out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to download, and because I have the pro version of Canva, I can download with a transparent background. You can also just go and you can go to transparent background remover. And if you wanted to, you can remove the background of a picture. If you found something really good, just remove the background if you can't use Canva. Now we're just going to throw this into Higgsfield. Now, it's important to understand when to use the different models here on Higgsfield. Like I mentioned, Higgsfield Soul is going to help you generate realistic looking people, but when it comes to animation, creative work, and design, you're going to want to use something like Nana Banana, which is Google's AI tool. So now this is where basic prompting comes into play. With Nana Banana selected, we're going to only have one photo generate in this time, and we're going to make sure we select the unlimited, because if we have it as turned off, it's going to generate a credit, and we don't want to use up our credits. Right now I already have 42% of my credits used, so to not waste any more credits, we're just going to do unlimited, and this only allows us to generate one at a time, which is fine. So we're going to hit generate here, and we're just going to give it a couple seconds, and the prompt I use is that I need you to design this bottle into a herbal holistic design and have the logo in the middle say herbal. Right? Just to keep it basic and simple. So this is one way you can design the product. You can also grab a competitor's product and switch out the logo really easily. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Let's say I wanted to drop ship this brand of mushroom coffee and I wanted to copy the competitor Rise, which is one of the #1 mushroom coffee brands. So all I need is, once again, just the basic picture of the product. Go into Higgsfield, upload the picture of the Rise package here, and then we're going to make sure we select Nana Banana Unlimited, and we just want to change the name, right? So change the name from Rise to Star. Just picked a random name. And if you want to as well, you can also say change the color of the packaging to a light blue or whatever. You can basically do anything you want, and then you can generate these really cool looking photos. Next up, while we wait for these images to generate, we might as well generate the actresses or models that we want to use to hold the actual product in hand. So depending on the type of person that you're selling to, you should generate as close to a character that looks just like them. And that's when we're going to transition into Higgsfield Soul. This is where we're going to be using super realistic photos of people. So it's as simple as just typing out what you want. I also recommend you generate the photo in a 9:16 because we're going to be turning these people into videos, so we want to see the full length of them. As you can see here, these are some examples of people that I was generating for this hair peptide brand. And even down here, as you can see, I have them holding the same product that I generated as well. So it's as simple as just typing in a simple prompt. There's nothing really too crazy about this. So let's say I wanted a 30-year-old UGC looking woman. So we can type in a simple prompt like generate a realistic photo of a 30-year-old woman taking candid photo smiling inside of her apartment. Okay, so we're going to generate that. As you can see though, Nana Banana generated that Rise logo, and they even kept a little font and a little dot there, which is really cool as well. So we're going to now transition this to Higgsfield Soul. We're going to make sure this is 9:16. You can choose the batch size. As you can see here, if I wanted to generate 35 photo or 2 photos at the same time, it's going to take some of my credits here. But if I do only one, it's not going to take as much. So I think it takes 0.5 credits if I do one. Yep, and then if I do 2, it generates, it takes up 1 full credit. So there you go, Nana Banana there. I forgot to actually change the photo back to 1:1, but that's fine. And then Nana Banana, when I gave it my original prompt, as you can see here, boom, Herbal Natural Wellness Co. Botanical Cream. So I actually even gave the branding name and all that, which I didn't say it to, but boom, there you go. And you can easily go back into the prompt and switch that, right? You can say switch Natural Wellness Co. to whatever the name of your brand is. Or if you wanted to say like natural cream or holistic cream, throw some other copy there. But there you go. You have a photo here as well, so we can use that. So Higgsfield generated a nice photo of the lady that we want to use here. So now we have a product. We can go with one of these. We're going to just go with this one. And all we need to do is just download. We want to download both of these photos to our actual computer. And then we're going to just hover over the lady here, which this generated really nicely. We're just going to hover over here and hit animate, and we're going to do UGC. From there, we're going to select general as the template. And then we're going to switch out this product photo. And it's also going to tell you that it needs the source file. So what you actually have to do is you have to delete this and then re-upload the photo of the lady. and then upload the photo of the product that you want to hold in hand. So as you can see here, this is the lady here. I just re-uploaded the photo, and then this is the product. Now for free, we can combine the two of them holding it. And if we just wait here for a few seconds, it's going to actually generate an image of them holding the actual product. And more times than not, I've generated a good amount of photos. More times than not, it like does a great job. And it's going to give you 4 photos to work with. Once we generate this realistic photo of the person holding the product, we pretty much did most of the heavy lifting, right? So like I had mentioned to you guys before, you can throw this on your website page and make it look super realistic, right? You can make it on your video. I'm going to show you guys how you can do this as well too. You can generate multiple different characters of people holding the product. And then we're going to show you how to turn that into an actual realistic video. So it might take a couple seconds, but we're going to circle right back to this when this is done. Okay, this is starting to look good. We got the first photo here. And the second one, this looks good. This really looks nice because it looks like she's holding it, the camera. So this is really good. And then these other two are now generating. Oh, perfect. We have her doing like a side pose. So they're going to give you different poses and everything. Guys, it's a 12-minute video. I've only paused for a few seconds here and there, but this didn't take long to generate. Now you got 4 realistic looking photos of someone holding a product that does not exist. Think about how powerful this is, and think about for those of you that are like ripping videos from other brands and having issues with the person holding the product, and the product has a brand's name but you have a different brand name. You know, there's a lot of issues with going into ripping content, but as you can see here, you don't really need to do that anymore. You can build super realistic photos. And once this last one generates, we're going to go refresh, go back to image and refresh, and then we'll be able to get to the next step. And just like that, man, we're blitzing through this really quickly. Okay, cool. So now the next step is actually like you can generate like some cool videos here on Higgsfield, but it's not as good as the tool ArcAds. So first things first, let's actually just go back and let's go to, actually, let me go back to video and show you why I recommend you use something like ArcAds. So you might have seen it there for a second. Okay, so here's a realistic image of someone holding my product. I tried turning it into a video on Higgsfield, and personally, it does that, but I don't like the quality, right? It's using like Google VO3, and it looks realistic. Don't get me wrong. Like I think this looks solid, but you know, if you wanted to and you wanted to use this here, you can. I feel like the text is a little distorted, the lighting is a little weird, but you can literally upload this exact picture that I just generated into Google VO3, which is what Higgsfield is using here. It has a couple other features as well, like I believe Sora 2 now. You can do this with Sora as well, but I don't really like it as much. The videos I generated in ArcAds are just so much better. But first, let's go back to image here. Let's refresh so we can see the pictures that were just generated, and boom, right? Like these are super, super realistic photos, super realistic. Her hand there is cut off though, so that photo we can't use. This one we can use, this one you can use. So these two where her hand is looking weird is the problem. Now, this actually points to a great thing to learn from. Try to make sure when you're generating these photos, you have the person facing the camera with both hands visible, so that way the AI doesn't have to overcompensate and trying to generate an actual extra hand, right? So try to have it like where they're facing it with one hand, or you know, something like that, because sometimes it will generate a little off. Or even from shoulder up as well, so we can make it seem like they're holding the hand. So just a little note there. But as you continue to prompt and get better at this, it's really not that hard. So we can use, like, for example, this photo here. And yeah, this looks really good. It looks realistic. It looks like they're holding it really well. So now we're just going to download this photo, and then we're just going to go into ArcAds. So I know you guys are going to get upset when you hear this, but ArcAds is like $110 a month. So I totally understand why a lot of you guys may not initially want to do this. For those of you that are in the process of scaling, maybe you already have a good proven product and you're trying to scale, this would make more sense for you to invest into something like this, because all the top e-com brands are using this tool. For those of you looking to test and find a new product, but you still want to use something realistic, this is where you would definitely be able to use like VO3 or something like that and generate a video that's not as realistic, but still pretty realistic. But for those of you that are mass testing and getting to the next level, sign up for ArcAds, and we can start talking about all the cool features they allow you to do. Now, before we get into video testing, something new to ArcAds that I just learned about is their ability to allow you to generate unboxings of your product. So I generated this video here. It generated a picture and video of the box. I did not even upload a picture of the box. It generated the box for me, which it basically just took the front facing image of the product and generated this box, and it generated this entire video of someone like holding and unopening the box, which you might need to edit a little bit, but it generated all this. And again, this product isn't real. This product does not exist. Like, that's the crazy thing. And they're even rotating it, and I didn't have to really prompt it or anything. So what you want to do when you go into ArcAds here, once you log in and create a new project folder, you have all these different features, right? So talking avatars is where we're gonna get into that in just a moment. Gestures is just like people, like a random actor doing something like waving or whatever. You can create a custom actor though with the AI images. Videos is where you can generate like B-roll or whatever type of videos you want in Sora. You can do show your app as well. So like if you're someone selling an app, you can show people doing that. And my camera died. Give me one sec. All right, I guess no more webcam for the rest of the video. But anyway, show your app is like someone holding up a phone and showing an app. Unboxing is what I did. So you can upload a picture of your product and then you can turn it into an unboxing video, which is really cool. So it's going to take a couple seconds, and obviously I recommend using a clear picture of the product. So right now you can see there's this whole herbal design. So I'm just going to go into Canva and remove this. So you can either go into Canva, and if you have the pro version of Canva, you can just go to BG Remover right here, or like I showed you, you can go into this app, upload the photo, and remove the background as well. So now we have just a clean product photo. So we're just going to re-download this and throw it into ArcAds. Make sure if you're using Canva, you hit transparent background and then hit download. And then you can choose a template. So you can choose what type of unboxing you want to do now that you have the photo uploaded. So we'll just use, like, for example, this one here. And then we hit add template. And then we just use up one of our credits. And it's just going to start processing. Give it a couple minutes, and it'll start to process. While that's happening, we can now talk about the different avatars and different people that you can actually create. So first things first here is if we go into talking avatars and go to add avatars, this is where you can get a ton of pre-made avatars where you can actually provide a script. You can change the voice and tonality of the person and create these super realistic looking people. Welcome. So that's really cool. But if you want to create your own AI avatars like I have here, to do this, you just go here into My Actors. You hit this, and then you're going to just upload a picture of the person holding the product. So I uploaded that there. And then now we could just talk about the person real quick, right? We'll say young adult holding a bottle. I don't know if you would call that a bottle. Bottle of skincare. Right. Make sure it's 9:16. Then you hit generate. Sometimes it's going to have maybe I should have actually said in her apartment. Sometimes it's going to have the person like be in some random location or place. But just give it a few seconds, maybe a minute or so, and it should regenerate the exact image. Sometimes it's going to generate them in a whole different scene. We don't want to do that. So it might take you like another attempt. I'll show you what I mean if this doesn't generate properly. But this is really cool because for those of you that don't want to use Higgsfield and you just want to use ArcAds, you can use this to generate realistic looking people as well, but it doesn't look as realistic as Higgsfield. So if you want these super, super realistic people doing realistic things, you definitely want to pair the two. So yeah, we'll pause and then we'll come back once this generates some images. Okay, so pretty much has the person. I think they just generated slightly different sweater there. They got her putting cream on her hand, which could actually be good for a realistic looking video. So we'll select this one here and we'll remove this one. And then we'll hit select your actor. And now we just got to make them do something, right? So the actor is slowly rotating the bottle and talking to the camera. Boom. So then I've already been using some of my credits. Actually, apparently I don't have enough credits. Give me one second. So my apologies, guys. Me actually generating that other unboxing video that we're going to look at in just a second caused me to not have enough credits. So basically all you need to do from that last moment was literally just hit next. And then it would have taken you maybe a couple minutes and then would have generated a video like this.
Hey, you. Welcome to ArcAds. I'm one of the natural AI actors.
or like this.
Hey you, welcome to Arcads. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads.
So obviously that isn't you know, the voice syncing that we need and whatnot. So we would next need to actually go here and add one of our AI avatars. So like this one here. And then we can actually go in and start to actually prompt the avatar to say and talk and do stuff. So you have two options here for voice accuracy. You can just do a regular text to speech. You can also do speech to speech, where you can take a voice note and download the file of you talking and saying the script. So you build out a script, talk in a voice note or on a recording of some sort, and then you would download that and upload it here. So that way the voice actor can sound and look sound more realistic. It will have this right tonality and inflection, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to use text to speech. And then you can say something like, you have to get this skincare product. It's amazing for fine lines and wrinkles. Obviously, you would want a legitimate script. This is just to show you a quick example. But you can start adding in speech emotion. You can do like excitement, which is really cool. If you hit this drop down here too, you can go to the different versions of ArcAds' human generation and voice to speech. So where you're really going to want to spend time here is hitting this gear icon and going over here. So you can actually hear the voice before you actually play it. I have Carol here as the default voice when I was making the AI avatar, but you can always change it. So you can go to gender, female. Let's say we do middle age. We do English speaking. Okay, where is it? Here. Doesn't, am I just blind right now? Yes, I am. English. And then for the accent, you just do whatever accent you want. We'll do American. So you could just play these one by one.
Hey you, welcome to
Hey you.
Hey you. Hey you, welcome to Arcads. Hey you.
Hey you, welcome to Arcads. I'm one of the
Hey you.
natural
Let's
AI
just use
actors you
Violet
can use.
just for the sake of this. So now with speed, if we want the person speaking fast, we can zoom that up. Stability, the more stability there is, the less likely that they are to make mistakes. The less stability, the more likely they are to have ums or pauses or mistakes. Same thing with style exaggeration, right? Like if they emphasize certain keywords and stuff like that, they will do it more if you increase the style exaggeration, and similarity as well, right? This just, as it says here, the consecutive speech segments and making sure tone and pronunciation is consistent. So you can adjust this, and as you adjust it, you can play it back before you generate the script, right? Okay, so I guess I need a legitimate script. Let's build out a quick script here. All right, so I just put together a little quick little script here. So you can again pick any one of these here. Omni-Human is their newest model and it's like the most realistic. So if we like adjust this a little bit here, we can hit the playback and see what it sounds like. Give it a couple seconds and then it should start playing. It has to adjust based off the settings that we selected.
I've been struggling with fine lines and wrinkles for years until I tried this. Herbal created a peptide.
Okay, so the speed's a little quick, so we're gonna slow it down. Everything else sounded fine though. So let's regenerate that. Give it a couple seconds.
I've been struggling with fine lines and wrinkles for years until I tried this. Herbal created a peptide serum that not only fights fine lines and wrinkles, but it prevents them from happening. If you want tighter skin and to look 10 years younger, tap the link below.
Perfect. So then we just hit that upload there. And then it's going to take a little bit of time. While that's generating, I don't think I showed you guys the unboxing. So here's the unboxing for the product that we made. So you can see here, Herbal. Put like a little sticker here too to make it look more realistic. Got some unboxing going on here. Boom, look at that. This product didn't even exist. I'm sad that you guys can't see my face right now. Is my webcam still? Yeah, it's still frozen. I am so disappointed that my webcam's not working right now because I'm blown away by this. Like, look at this. We just created this fake product. You can see the reflection in the lighting, the person's hand. Like, are we even being serious right now? Like, what even is AI, dude? This is crazy. Like, how does this exist and people are not out here making money, man? It just doesn't make sense to me, dude. Like, this is insane. So we're gonna give this another few more minutes. That's gonna generate, the script is short, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'll pause and be right back. I actually think this is a great time to plug my community that's been slowly but surely growing over the last couple of weeks. I created a community called Social Brands Club. For those of you trying to get into dropshipping, learn, find your next winning product, but you don't want to pay $3, $4, or $5,000 for high ticket coaching, feel free to join on in. The first 50 people that join, I'm going to give them one-on-one call with me where I'll personally help you pick a product and launch that in 7 days or less. My goal is to teach you how I personally scale to $5,000 a day, finding these unique products that not everyone's looking after and trying to fight and compete with. So if you want to do that, I host weekly coaching calls that I record and re-upload if you can attend them. We have an entire A to Z course, and then I'm here in the DMs all the time answering questions if you need to. So I'll leave a link in the description. Totally up to you if you want to join, but if you did need something and you want a little bit of help, this is definitely out there for you if you need it. Also, I had told you on my website, I'd explain how I generated this realistic looking video as well. This was really easy to do. You're going to do the same thing, where you're just going to generate a realistic looking image, right? So if I go here and scroll for a little bit, you can see here, I have like a realistic image of my product. To do this, you literally just say, take my product and generate it on a marble bathroom countertop, right? So literally just upload the photo of your product and say, generate a realistic photo shot of my products sitting on top of a marble bathroom countertop, right? Do that on Nana Banana. Oops, actually no, I got it right. One by one. And then once that's generated, all I did was I downloaded that, went into video here. I went into general here, and if you go to I like Seed Dance. Any of these can generate realistic looking videos. Seed Dance generates really good ones. You upload the picture, and then I just had this simple prompt here, right? A woman's hands come into the frame as she slowly picks up the bottle. I set it to a 5-second 1080 by 1080p resolution, 5 seconds, Speed Dance Pro, and then you hit generate, and it's going to generate, and give it a few minutes, and it's going to generate this realistic looking video here, as you can see. So super realistic, looks really professional. So these are the small nuances. If you string all these things together, you can have a super realistic looking website, a super realistic looking brand. Let's see here, this is still generating. But as you can see on my website, did the same thing, and it just looks all so real for a product that doesn't exist, man. This is a mock-up website. I was just putting together something. I was going to test some ads for a little bit. I was like, why not I just make a full YouTube video on this? Like, this is so cool to me. Like, I think this is the coolest thing ever. Okay, boom. Here you go. Right, so now you have a realistic looking image of your product on a marble table. Then you just download that. You can also just go here. You can hover over the animate button, go to video, and then just type a simple prompt in, and then you're good to go. So yeah, there you go. But of course, I'm not done giving out the sauce. So I'm going to show you an ad. I'm going to literally show you an ad incorporating the UGC, realistic UGC characters. It's actually a very small part of the ad because there's two ways you can do this. You can create a full-blown UGC style ad where you're doing it from the perspective of a UGC character talking as if they're talking to the camera, which I think those videos can do good. But the way I'm using it is to really beef up my website and make it look really make it look realistic, and also incorporating in these types of infomercial style ads where the UGC character is blended in without them actually talking, but them appearing in the video with my product in their hand. So let me show you what that looks like.
You notice it first in the mirror. The light hits differently. Your part looks wider, your scalp a little more visible than it used to be. And suddenly, every hairstyle you've worn for years stops feeling right. For millions of women going through menopause, this isn't vanity, it's biology. Hormonal changes weaken the follicles, slow new growth, and make every strand more fragile. Most products promise volume or shine, but they never reach the follicle where the problem begins. Cavern Peptide Hair Growth Serum was developed to change that. It uses clinically backed peptides, rosemary, and saw palmetto to target follicle activity at the root, reawakening growth and improving scalp circulation naturally. Safe, hormone-free, and dermatologist-approved, Cavern is trusted by thousands of women who've restored strength, fullness, and confidence to their hair and themselves. You don't have to hide behind hairstyles or lighting anymore. Each bottle is made in small clinical batches and backed by a 90-day money-back guarantee. Start your regrowth journey today with Cavern, because getting older shouldn't mean losing yourself.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that just amazing? Isn't that like the sauciest of sauce right now? Like, are we even joking right now? Like, I realistically want to know who else is giving out this much value for free, bro. Like, seriously, man. You just got a full blown A1 script. You can use this and replicate it in your own way for your own products. But that's literally what I recommend you do. And now we finally have the video done. Let's take a look at this and see how this looks.
I've been struggling with fine lines and wrinkles for years until I tried this. Herbal created a peptide serum that not only fights fine lines and wrinkles, but it prevents them from happening. If you want tighter skin and to look 10 years younger, tap the link below.
Okay, so this definitely did not come out well, and this can happen. So don't freak out. You know, like when this type of stuff happens, you have to go back and edit and reiterate. I totally forgot in the script. I should have mentioned the product that they were holding, and that's my mistake there. I should have went back in and been like, yeah, and they're holding the herbal cream product. I totally messed up it. That's my bad. But if you didn't want them holding any products, you wanted just a UGC character talking, ArcAds is going to be amazing for that. But that's why I showed you the two options, right? You can also do it like how I just showed you, which is just them like holding the product and maneuvering it. And that's going to happen when you go to add AI actors and you're building out the actor script and stuff like that. At the end of this process, you're going to have the option to just download the video of them holding the product
Welcome to Archives.
without any script like this right
I'm
here.
one of the natural AI actors.
Hey you, welcome to Arcade.
And then you could just go ahead and you can download this directly. So that I just want to make sure it's clear. If that definitely did not come out as good as I want, but because you don't really need them to be holding the product and talking, you can just have a straight up UGC character where you can pull from one of these or create your own, and then you can have just the B-roll of people holding the product like I showed you in the ad without them talking at the same time, because that's a little much for the AI right now. But as it goes without showing, you saw the unboxing video in there, you saw the B-roll photo or video, and then you saw the people, the women holding the product as well in that same ad there. So pretty cool, nevertheless. All right, guys. So that is all the sauce I got for this video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. I mean, like, come on now at this point. I mean, I just keep coming up with bangers for you. So if you haven't subscribed, I have more value on the way. If you want to, join Social Brands Club, link in the description. If you guys have any other questions, you could always shoot me a message on socials. See you guys all in the next one. Take care.